I am at Tokyo Skytree. We've got a beautiful little cherry blossom pop-up over here, of course underneath the largest tower. And right across from us, we've got the Kirby Cafe, a whole lot of shops, the Pokémon Center, and so much more to go through. We're entering into Tree Village, which is like a little otaku store inside the Skytree Tower. And it's packed out with heaps of anime, heaps of games, heaps of pop-ups. I came here earlier for a Attack on Titan collaboration. It looks like at the moment there's like a JoJo's thing going on, as well as a Blue Lock corner and a Chainsaw Man corner. So there's a lot to see, a lot to go through. As you can see, this place is absolutely massive. And I've gotten some really, really cool stuff here, as well as just fun to browse, fun to go through. Lots of snacks, lots of Doraemon. Let's check out the Blue Lock section. This is actually really cool. They've got original designs for this pop-up here in Skytree with the can badges and obviously the characters up there. I think I've come here pretty late because it looks like most things are sold out, but the characters themselves look really, really cool. Chiguri, my man, the fastest out there. And then they've got little chibi versions as well as the rest of the acrylic stands, which are really, really cool. This is really cool. They've actually got all the cutouts for the Chainsaw Man characters. My two favorite mummies in the world, Rize and Makima. Love the scene. And Bean. Okay, honestly, if there's going to be one thing I buy, it's going to be this. This is the perfect reaction photo ever. I love this. We're definitely getting this. Now that we've got our new Denji-kun, kawaii! You can go right between Makima and Rize. How perfect. How perfect is that right there? This is an awesome display. They've got a huge variety of JoJo's goods here, which is actually new. That's fantastic as well. We love that. So they've got an entire Kirby-filled corner. They've got Kingdom Hearts. They've got all the different animes. Of course, there's Pokemon. You gotta believe there's Pokemon, man. Let me tell you about that. Pokies. Who cares about Pikmin? Let's be honest. Like, who's actually getting that? Now they've got a lot of Animal Crossing goods here, and I think these are really, really cute. The tiny keyring, Isabelle, Tom Nook, the little houses you can build, and then all the plush toys for the characters. So of course, Sanrio has a location inside Skytree Tower. Many years ago when I was here in like 2023, they actually had exclusive plush toys to Skytree, which had their own designs and costumes. They've now been taken down or taken away. I'm not too sure why, but they're no longer available. So I've got a Legacy Pom Pom Purin. I think I'm actually going to get one of these. This is only 330 yen, and it's celebrating Pom Pom Purin's birthday that's up and coming, which is the 30th anniversary. And they've all got limited exclusive items on the very front of it. And then I think on the back you see all the pages that either have come before or inside. I'm not too sure, but I think it's really cute, and I think it's definitely worth picking up for 330 yen. Next up, we got the Marvel store, which is packed out with figures, merchandise, hats, comics. I'm a big fan of the Sukajan jackets. I love Sukajan jackets of any kind, but the Marvel ones have had some... There was a Hulk one, which I saw a while ago, Captain America, Deadpool. T-shirts, whole bunch of... Oh, that's cool. Marvel Rivals, the little shark guy. I'm not too sure what his name is. Dude, is that a Venom? Wow. That's pretty cool. Coming up here on the right-hand side, there's a store that's dedicated to like old school samurai arts. But the best part is they do collaborations with anime. So they've had Attack on Titan here for quite some time. So here are all the different designs. There's been t-shirts, which I've gotten before. There's the acrylic stands. They've got a whole bunch of postcards and stickers, and I just think these designs are absolutely awesome, especially for the little files being like only 440 yen is really cool. So I've gotten a bunch of these. They've also got some postcards from the movies and a whole bunch of the stickers, which are just here. Then here we've got an entire store dedicated to like the foods that you see in the windows, which are like models. So like restaurants use these to advertise what they have inside their restaurant. But I guess in this case you could take them home and take them as a little souvenir. Obviously they're really cool and they're awesome, but they're not necessarily cheap. Like, I don't know, let's have a look at something here. Like, one of those little eggs is 1,300 yen. That's like $12 for an egg. Like, yeah, it's cool. Yeah, it's great quality. The beer, I think they're really, really cool. But I don't think it's anything I'd be prioritizing my money on personally. But they are cool. We've got a big ass Ultraman store. I guess this is some form of like Gundam or something like that. There was a knife store behind me. Now we've got watches. I mean, Tokyo Skytree is huge and has so much going on. But we're coming up to the Pokémon Center. And here we are at Skytree, Pokémon Center. It is always packed out. There's always so much going on here. Everyone is here to see the Rayquaza, which is the biggest thing here. But they've also got the exclusive Pikachus. They've got a whole bunch of merchandise in the back there, as well as a shiny Rayquaza as well. But this guy's absolutely... And here they are, the exclusives. The keyring size and the large size Skytree Tower plush toys. I honestly I've been here 900 times and I've never bought one. I've seen it every single time. I think today's the day we get the keyring size because he's pretty cute. So it's actually a really nice store, this one. It's not too huge, but it's compact in the sense that they've got a lot of goods available in the small space that they have. All the plush toys are on the far walls. On the interior, you've got a lot more of the accessories, and then some of the bigger plush toys, like the Omanyte, which is Godzilla size for some reason. There's a lot of accessories on the corner here, and then over on the left side, they've got some more of the bags, which I really, really like. Here is the big dog himself coming out of the ceiling. This Pokemon Center has all the lights going on around it. Up in front of us is the register. And then for absolutely no reason, we've got a Trico celebrating. Good on you, Trico. They've also got the new Pokemon packs, which I might get 1 or 2 as a Mayaz, because I feel like wasting money so I can get the thrill of the hunt and open up some packs. And of course, you've got the exclusive little pins, which for 200 yen, you could take away 3 different designs. Obviously, everyone's here for Rayquaza. I think that's the one to get. But we got our packs, and we're good to go. And directly across from the Pokemon Center, we've got the Kirby Cafe store. Now, this is not the cafe itself, but around the corner, this is the merchandise store, which has all the goods. And I love this store. I've gotten a lot of the bags. I've gotten all the plush toys. I've gotten the drinks, the little snacks you can get here. It's all so cute. Some of my favorite items include the Omurice Waddle Dee, the Burger plush toy Kirby, the Waddle Dee in outfit. I've got this little pouch, which is really, really cute. I have no idea what this is. I don't think that's exclusive to the cafe by any means. And then this is another one of my favorite items, which is the little keyring for the Kirby cake, which is adorable. They've got some of the larger plush toys being the pillows. And then around the corner here, they've got the gacha toys, which often rotate in what they have available. These are new. These are like the little stands that are normally actually outside the cafe itself. And then this right here is where you can actually get the drinks. And normally they used to have steam puffs, which have Kirby's face on it, but for some reason they got rid of that. Shout out to the time that I bought the Kirby drink with the Kirby on the straw, and then I chucked it in the bin by accident. That was actually that was probably top 5 Jack moments. I've also got one of these. The one I have, I think, is the cookie, which is really, really cute. So as you can see, literally like across, I was going to say across the road, that would have been cooked, across from the Pokemon Center. Just next to the Kirby Cafe, they always have some type of new pop-up store here. Last time it was Pingu, which I was a big fan of. Today we've got like, I don't know, this is definitely Sanrio, but it's something with Sanrio, which I don't quite understand. So for example, this is not the normal design Pom-Pom-Purin I'm used to. At least he still has the butt. If he didn't have the butt, there would be a massive complaint being put in. Very, very, very unique. Very, very cool stuff here. I like it. I'm not going to buy it, but I like it. Then I'm going to go to my famous Daiso. I love Daiso. He has recently had a plush toy made of him, but I'm going to get like some little hard case protectors for some items that I have, which is going to be nice. Of course, Skytree has a jump store as well, which for some reason is the most packed out I've ever seen it, but anime goods, of course. It's going to be available in Japan. So they've got a big character shop here, which There's a lot of characters, I have no idea who they are. I know Curious George, but this guy right here, I'm a big fan of. I think his name is like Domo or Tomo or something like that. I've seen him my whole life and I never realized that he was Japanese. Oh my gosh, they've got a Sakura version as well. How much merchandise is there for this one guy? I can confirm that his name is Domo. If you needed to start a new Domo life, you can get a bag, you can get key rings, you can get a mug. There's probably a hat somewhere as well. That's fantastic. Who is this guy? We got a big ass Snooper Town up in here. We got a big ass Miffy style. I'm not a fan of either, so we're gonna say bye bye Miffy. See you later. What the? Is that a giraffe? What does that have to do with Miffy? And the floor above us actually has a ton of food options that I've been to. Now, my personal favorite is this one here. They cook paella in this pizza-like pan, and it's such a huge serving, and it's absolutely delicious. So if you're ever here, that would be definitely my recommendation. But there's obviously a lot more restaurants, not just on here, but on the other side of Skytree as well. You know, I never thought he would make it to Japan, but it looks like Tommy has made his way all the way, not just to Japan, but Tokyo Skytree. I mean, really proud of him, man. Like, all that seal loving has definitely paid off. What do you think about that, Tommy? The Tokyo Skytree also has a Disney store, which these are brand new items that have just dropped in. That's really cute. That's really cute. I can't say the same for this. I don't know what they did to that guy. But what I really like as well is they've got the Mickey Mouse and Stitch in kimonos, which I think is super Japanese, super cute. I like those a lot. I'm just not that huge of a Stitch or Disney fan in general. It's more I prefer, you know, other animes or other passions, even Sanrio. But I mean, they've got heaps in Skytree. And the stores are really good quality and really good size too. Prime example of random pop-ups that you can, I guess, expect when visiting Skytree. This is the SpongeBob movie pop-up, which has a lot of original goods, Pez dispensers, lollies, plush toys, whatever the heck this is. Oh my gosh, what the heck is that? This is cool. I like SpongeBob. I don't know if it's enough for me to buy something here, but this is a very cute and unexpected find. I like these. I like these a lot. Little plush toys. These are really cute. Booch. Another store I love to visit whilst here at Tokyo Skytree is the Ghibli store. And once you walk in, you're greeted with a huge cat bus. The quality on this is unbelievable. It's looking out at the view. It is awesome. But they've got so many other goods. They've got like home furniture, decorations, flowers. There's little Totoro sleeping. It's a very cozy store. You can find a lot of plush toys, a lot of home goods, a lot of really nice, pretty designs, cute little hats, and so much more. I love this store, and this is actually one of my favorite locations of Ghibli stores because of that cat bus entry display. I think that is a really cool piece, and they've made it to feel like a little house, so it's just like you're at home. It's just like you're chilling out. This is really cool. Big fan of this. And as you can see, we're inside the store, and we can't even, this Tokyo Skytree is so huge. So now that we're pretty much leaving and wrapping up at Tokyo Skytree, I haven't seen it all because I've done it so many times before, but you know, the day's not over. We've got... You know what? I actually decided I haven't had sushi yet on this trip, so I decided to go to Kura Sushi and order one of the 150 yen plates each. And as you can see, I've got a lot to go through. They always give you a cup, some powder, and your own tap. And then you actually put the plates into this little section, and you can win prizes. So I'm looking forward to this. This is going to be good. Oh, that's good. I gotta say, this is a beautiful location for a Kura Sushi. They're changing colors, and then underneath, obviously, you've got the huge view of Skytree itself. This is very impressive. So it's the evening now and I decided to do a day trip down to Chofu, which is like an hour and a half out of the way of Tokyo. And I'm mainly here for the Nana burger shop, which is the only Nana related cafe or spot in Tokyo. But whilst I was here, I checked for nearby card shops and I found one. And I thought, whilst I'm here, I may as well check it out. It's probably nothing. And I walk in and, you know, there's the standard stuff, there was some decent stuff. And I went over to the cabinets and I had a look at the binders and I had a look at the mixed cards. And all of the price tags that were on the cards were labeled from 2021, which meant that these card labels and prices were set in 2021, which is 5 years ago. Times have changed, prices have changed, which meant I was getting deals from 5 years ago. And I found some unbelievable cards. I spent almost 2 hours in the store and I can absolutely say I checked every single card that was in that shop. I spent about $160 considering that every single card was either $1 or 50 cents. There was a few cards that I got that were a little bit more expensive. I'll show you the haul, but crazy. This was like my dream. And it was the one store that I happened to thought, may as well, I'll check it out, and I'm so pleased that I got it. Huge haul coming soon. Now I played the Exit 8 video game, and I was in for quite a treat. I didn't expect that to be as freaky or as scary as it is, and this is the real life location that it's based on. Is something gonna pop out? Is something gonna happen to me? I don't, and I'm a bit worried. That game was crazy. You know what I just noticed? All of the lights are the exact same as the game. They're all scattered. Why are they like that? Dude, this is freaky. Is someone gonna jump out at me? Ooh. I really hope I don't bump into any men with suits. If I do, there's gonna be big trouble. Because last time that happened, I freaked the hell out. So hopefully this time, we're safe. This is genuinely such a huge station for absolutely no reason, and I could definitely consider myself getting lost in here. So, you know, regular day in Japan, we're just shopping for some plush toys here, and then Horewa Dioda Mada. This thing is sick. They've got a JoJo's collab going on in the store, and a bunch of the locations have different characters, so we're gonna try to get a photo with the big dog himself.
I gotta do it, I have to rain. I have to rain. I don't have a choice, I have to rain.